Mr. Cruz, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Raising the bar.
Hey man, I tried. I tried.
I'm like,
I'm trying. I'm trying, man.
it's insane. All right, how are we ready? I'm blown away.
Wow.
I am completely blown away. I was like, there's no, what can he do next? And then you go to the world's tallest building and decide to hang outside, literally. What was going through? What were you thinking?
You know, I was excited to do it because I saw what Bird designed for the sequence, and I was like, he goes, well, do you think you could do this? And I said, I went to the guys, and we went, you know, we're gonna do it. Somehow we're gonna figure this thing out, and we're gonna do it, no matter what, because it was so exciting. I wanted to see that in a movie, and so we spent a long time trying to figure out the mechanics of how we're going to get this done. I mean, even down to pulling out 800-pound windows to put the IMAX camera in there. And Brad said, I want to shoot this in IMAX. We're shooting this in IMAX. And it was great because Paramount was very supportive of us doing that. And, you know, there was years ago, you know, back in the day, I shot I shot Far and Away on 65. And I really wanted to push larger formats, so to be able to do that on Mission Impossible was a dream come true, let alone to be able to do it on The Burj was very exciting.
Any injuries? Because I know usually you do something, but was it?
Yeah, you're taking some impact, you know, shots and Mission. It's just the nature of making these movies, you know. It takes the body a little time to recover afterwards. But I actually started at the end of Mission. I started working on Rock of Ages, where I had, you know, 5 hours of dance a day and 5 hours of singing a day. So I was like, no, there's no way that I'm gonna, you know, I just have to recover quickly.
From hanging out the window.
From hanging out the window to being, you know, the drops in the garage sequence and all that stuff. That's the stuff that, you know, I mean, I trained, you know, we had to figure out the wardrobe and what kind of material we're gonna have on the gloves and the temperature of the building and, you know, let alone the altitude that we were shooting it at and also physically, I trained where we built, you know, it wasn't the exact structure, but built a structure like it, you know, 4 stories high, and I had big arc lights, big hot lights pounding down on the glass. And what I would do is I would get in and I would train. I'd say for the next hour, I would just do speed climbing, up and down, and to be able to test the rigs and physically condition my body to be able to do that kind of climb.
So you were out there for that long? Just testing?
Well, I was out there for, you know, when we were shooting, I was out there all day, from early morning till late at night, and, you know, right until the sun went down and getting the last shots, and also figuring out the technique. We'd figured pretty much.
You rappelled, like you were literally running, like.
Yeah, I was running. We were doing the Aussie rappel down there, and we came up. I said to Bird when we were working, I said, "Man, there's a shot I really want to try and get." I said, I would love to come right at camera, and then I said, and what I'll do is I'll jump over the camera and let's pan and then go down like that. And they were telling us, you know, they were worried about the frame rate when we were panning that camera, and I said, no, I'll make sure that I'm going at a certain speed where I slow down, and so. You know, and then he had the whole shot where I'm flying off the building. That was the shot that was really challenging.
The wife, the kids, were they around?
yeah. They were there, you know, when there was a drop that I had, and you know, she knows, you know, and Kate is, I feel so lucky to be with her. She's amazing, and but she knows that I'm doing everything possible, you know, to make it as safe as possible. You know, I ride.
Is she? It's unbelievable.
If she was worried, she didn't tell me she was worried. She didn't mention it.
No?
No.
And what about the kids? Have they seen it? Are they like,
yeah.
Dad's the coolest, I have the coolest father in the world. Do they understand? Do they know how?
Yeah, I mean, they've been, you know, Belle and Connor have been around, you know, when I was climbing Moab and doing those kinds of things. And this particular thing, you know, it's, I hear, you know, Suri will, I find her, you know, off the side, she was doing this little obstacle course. She likes, you know, she's very athletic, Suri, and I heard her doing the Mission theme, you know what I mean? I was like, what, you know? Because I'm looking at film, all that, you know, we're cutting the movie, so I'm looking at the movie and looking at the cuts and everything, and she's just, you know, and listening to Chiquino's score, and then she started repeating. I was like, oh, that's really sweet.